Welcome to Decker Tech. I'm Aaron Decker, and today we are doing Act 2 of the game you saw me playing previously. Or if you haven't seen me playing it, maybe you could go check Act 1. But we are in Act 2. I went to Fire Biome. I haven't done anything since we got to town. And we're going to kind of brainstorm and see what I want to do. First off, I want to spend my gold and get these decks down. It's been a moment since I played. I think we're going to get rid of the Wrens. We're going to set him just to vulnerable, mark, and what's the word? Like an entrench or something. Maybe we keep the Wrens. Problem is, I get Act 1, it was nice to have some damage. Act 2, I'm not 100% sold on it because none of his items are going to be helping his damage. None of his cards are going to be helping his damage because we're going the defensive route here. So we like the Howls, we like the Rages, we like the Pair Armor. Yep, we'll just go with my instincts and what I've done before because I am streaming, which adds to the limited capacity for thinking, you know what I mean? So, for those of you that want brain aneurysms, pew! Pew! Oh yeah. Don't worry, like, you can keep them, I just don't enjoy them. Let's see. Maybe a Healing Rain. I'll have to do the smite. Maybe we don't keep this smite here because we're about to get the upgrade where we get free smites. Oh, I said I was going to get rid of one of the inner fires. I remember now. But I'm going to add a couple cards here. I'm probably going to get rid of this Holy Smite. Rains have done us good. Ice Lances have done us good. Those are going to go away. We're going to add 3 Ember Storms. So we have to add those. Benediction, we'll probably still keep it until the end of the act. Just until Reginald we'll give him a little help with the bless, and Benediction's not a bad card. So the Act 2, we're gonna level up. We're gonna probably get Defense Mastery on Magnus. We're gonna get Chastise on Reginald. We're going to get Incendiary on Cornelius, and we're going to get Defense Mastery on Otis. So, we're going to plan accordingly. Oops, Church. I'm still happy with the Quad Courages and the Double Healing Rains. Get rid of the Atonement and the Sacred Bolt. Because these... oh, and we probably don't need the Shield of Warden. Let's see. We're going to replace, we're going to get like, I don't remember what we can afford, but, you know, one of the nice AoE shields, or maybe a second. I don't remember if we probably crafted this one, so maybe we can get a second one. I want the Dispel, want the Enravering, keeping the Benediction. And it's the barriers of the Shield of Wardings, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at a full deck. So how about we wait to replace the Shield of Warding until we replace one of our keeper cards. Okay, so everyone's at 15. I don't remember if that was costing us gold or not. It doesn't look like it was. What is it? Act 2, Church. Room cards in the second town is free. Okay, so I don't have to worry about keeping gold around for the church. Act 3, you have to worry about that. At least I have to worry about that because I overspend on my gold. Dreamcatcher is super sexy, and he's not really holding any item that we want him to keep, so probably. I don't really need to draw cards when playing fire spells, unless we plan around that. I'd rather just get something that gets burned, like at the end of this act we should get the Fire Orb from the boss man, and that'll probably be the card he picks up, so we don't really need this. Sorry, taking a look-see. When we play a spell, draw a card for Reginald. Just 1 extra card a turn, plus 1 damage. You know, I just find it funny that Yager's Cleaver actually works. for holy spells, so we're going to keep that. And we're probably just going to get the Dreamcatcher because it's staring me in the face and it keeps saying, pick me, pick me. Alright, so Otis has a bajillion plus shield. Yeah. And I don't need to spend any more gold here. Maybe the once per turn skill card. These are mainly books, right? So we got books. These are going to be Ember Storms. Maybe 2 Ember Storms and a book. Tome of Draw More Cards or a Scroll of Intellect. Cornelius could get a Flamey if I had more monies, which I don't. Yeah, let's just go to the crafting part here. So, what did I say we wanted? We want Ember Storms. We want, so like we're going to go all the things that we couldn't afford Act 1 and then all the things that we can now craft Act 2. So, bless on Reggie. The Holy Blast. I kind of like this one right here. Pump a bunch of Sanctify on a single target. So, Otis, we can't craft anything fancy here, can we? Let's see, Heroes. So I can get a Protect from Evil, one of my favorite cards. Or we can get a second Prayer of Protection, probably overkill with how much barrier this man has. Protect from Evil. I'm trying to think of the bosses here. We got Harpy, we got Minotaur, we got Ignis. We'll leave Protect from Evil on the Hem-Ha stack of what we want. Entrench. Entrench is a safer bet. It gives something for this man to spend his energy on. That way, when these barricades are costing 1 and then Entrench is costing 4, will be, if we cycle through the deck, if we have 10 cards, we should be able to cast it all, or if we get an energy, we should be able to cast Entrench most of the time. Or whenever we need to, you know what I mean? Like, whenever the Fortify is about to wear off. So that gets rid of that Defend. Filter cards. Vulnerable. So I can get another Howl if I wanted it. I think we're good on Howls. Ground Slam's a good damage option for applying Vulnerable, but very expensive. Like, energy-wise. I think we have all of the... Yeah, Intimidate's the only card there. So I'll just go to Cornelius and get some draw cards. Let's see. I want Energize or Inspire. So I can get another Scroll of Intellect. So... what's the other upgraded version of Scroll? Or I get the Tomes. Nice thing about the Inspire this round is because Fire Boss is going to apply Ash to our deck, so we want to kind of draw through it faster. So that's a big reason to go for the Tome of Intellect here. So we're gonna aim for, I'm gonna change one of these scrolls to the other version. Triple Ember Storms, not Vanish. 2 Scroll Intellects, not Vanish. So it's either I want the non-Vanish version of this, or probably just this Tome. We're just going with it. You can't really make too many mistakes. Like, it's hard to make mistakes at this point because we're past the critical scary point. Unless, of course, we're going for score, and let's be honest, I've only completed M15, I don't know, 5 times? 4 times? I've only played it a half a dozen. Church. No. Change Cornelius, Scroll of Intellect. See, so this is just energy, and I think I want to get a couple more cards to Reginald. I think he's going to have problems drawing everything I want him to draw. Did I get his blast? I got his blast. Good. So we're going to do the non-vanished version of Ember Storms. We're going to clear out these Searing Touches. This is the Tome of Intellect we want. Prismatic Field. We've still got these Ice Lances and the Zap, which aren't the best, but they are what they are. Otis, this will cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he'll be able to cast all his spells. I already had a Protect from Evil, so I'm glad I didn't buy one because I wasn't looking. I forgot that we got that as a reward in our last encounter. It's whether or not I change this to the Sanctify version. This Holy Blast will give me a lot of Sanctify on a single target, but I don't really have much of it on the AoE variety here. I don't know if I'm going to be stacking Bless fast enough to warrant switching this yet. I think Act 3 for sure, but Act 2 I think I'm fine here. So if he's given 2 Scrolls of Intellect, like this isn't like I'm not expecting for it to happen every time, but in an ideal world or an average world, he's gonna get 2 extra energy and 2 extra cards and 2 extra energy. So he's gonna have what, 7 and 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do this better. No, that's not going to count. So let me go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I knew I missed one. I missed Fanaticism. So I can get rid of this Might, and I'll have everything else will be a Vanish or a Draw. This is just a free card at the moment, so I'm happy keeping that. So let's get rid of this Might, which means I really only have one source, 2 sources of Sanctify. One's a Vanish and one's a targeted, but I'm okay with that. I've done it very similarly before. I'm not too stressed about it. Now Cornelius is actually going to be applying some decent burn, even though we're in the fire biome, but random encounters say that don't matter. So since we have 2 barricades that are going to do in the reinforce, I don't really need to rely on this for Magnus, and I'd rather just have these to throw around on the right people. And I think we're good. Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. I'm going to get halfway through the first fight and be like, oh, der. But such is life. And I'm okay with life. You know what I mean? So it is useful to save gold for random shops out in the wild that are cheaper. That's normally if you're going to do corruptions. I'm not going to do too many corruptions, so I'm going to buy one more thing. Cornelius drawing a card actually sounds really good. Or skill, draw a card. I don't think Magnus is cheap enough. So I'm going to get a Captain's Howl through his cloak and a Piercing Howl. So I will, like, it's actually probably pretty good on Magnus to draw a card. And he doesn't have anything in that slot. So, I mean, bam. There we go. Off into the wild blue yonder. Just making sure I had all my decks for 15. Alright, so we're going for points. By point, we're like, I'm going the points route, or the boss route. I'm not necessarily going for corruptions on the points. I don't need this. Not like, I'm repeating myself, sorry. Getting back into the groove of streaming is always an ordeal. Let's draw some cards. Do some howlins. I don't know what they're doing yet because I got no sight. So, what is this? A frontline guy, backline guy? Yeah, I know what these guys do, sure. Who am I going to kill? Probably the Bonesaw? Or this guy's because he's got the stacks on him already. Whoever's going after Reginald. This is the only guy that might go after Reginald. Sure, we'll see about focusing on Totem Man, even though he's the boss man. Yeah, evasion. I don't like that. See, that was pretty good. I aimed right. Front guy. Yeah, all the useless cards for Cornelius right away. Divine Power. Some more Bless. Yeah, going for Totem Guy's fine. Just because we were able to get him to 10 and he's still at 8, I'm fine with this. Bless. I'll probably save this for when I actually have the AoE. Not really going to find a way to make anyone go faster. So we're going to take a hit this round. Because they're all going fast. And Magnus is the only one that has a chance to go before anyone. See, there's lots of Firebrands. There's Ash. There's lots of reasons for us to want to draw past the dead cards that they give us. Some injuries, that's an issue. So this is only the Crocman going. Random hero and most HP. So me and someone random. Do I want to spend barricades? So we're planning, this is going to be a lot easier to cast once we're halfway through the act and level up. And or if I don't spend all my juice right off the bat. Random hero, the only one we actually care about getting hit is Otis. Oh, I can choose one, I don't care. Okay, now I care. It's nice to get the book item on Cornelius if you're getting lots of books. Go figure. There we go. Storm should be this round. Yeah. 14 Bless. Carp. Lowest HP is over here, which, remember, Vitality is basically a heal. Let's check. Let's dig a little deeper before we storm. Alright, next storm they're all dead. What's Cornelius looking like? Let's give Mr. Pig a little bit of juice. Courage. Vitality. Barrier. All the good things. See, like, you don't have to do much thinking, because look at this. I'm at the 50s just because I've got so much plus barrier. Where is it? Equipment. Perks? No. Normally, I forget, in Obelisk mode there's a way to see it. I mean, but with all this barrier, as long as I'm not an idiot about how I do it. But, you know, things have been worse. Cornelius is going for Reggie, so I'll just feed the Reggie. I mean the Cornelius. Crocman's going to drop stacks, but they're all positive stacks, so it doesn't really matter. All self, all middle. So at this point, I just need to maximize DPS because I am super safe on my protection. So max that out. Magnus, sure, and me. Otis? No, we don't need Otis to go front. Inner fire should put me to 8. 9? 9, I can count. Fanaticism will not kill me. Maybe I need another storm of sorts. Oh, everyone already has courage, so this is just on the block. Like, I got way too much protection. I'm not going to die at anything anymore. If I knew of a good damage item for Magnus, I'd go for it. But let's be honest, I don't. Get rid of Mark and dispel myself. We're just showing you the easy peasy safe, I can't die route. So he's max energy, but he's not max draw cards, so I'm just going to feed him the scrolls. Since this next turn he should kill the group. And remember, even though people are low on health or under health, they have got this 25 vitality, 15 vitality from Otis's unwavering faith. So as long as I don't nuke this guy too much here. Smite and then storm. Nothing is exciting. Oh, Holy Fire. That's the thing I forgot to get. See? It wasn't halfway through the fight, but I don't know which one does better. I just pick one of the random guys. Radiant Assault's not bad. It is the expensive version. Combustion. If it were the Vanish version, maybe. I just don't know. I mean, I do got the triple Ember Storm, and you're going to have Hellflame, and you're going to have. Wow, I can press the right buttons. Incendiary, but I'm not going to have Whirl in Flames this act, so I'm not really worried about combustion this act. Shock Nova, probably a lot better than the Ice Lances I got going on here, because I think Cornelius has had pretty decent on the energy, and this has the days on it. So, tell me I'm dumb. I think I'm fine. We would like to participate in the arena, please. This is a fight that if you leave it damaged, you're doing something wrong. I don't know who they hit. Backline? Doesn't really pay attention to these ones. So those intercepts would be nice to be something a little better. We're gonna get a boon from doing this set of fights. That'll replace the worst card in everyone's deck. Pew pew! Ice Lance is being the worst card in this guy's deck. Who's injured? You're injured. Should have done that first. But my carrying is not that high. I just can't make sure I do that next round. He's got any sort of thing going on. Come a little closer and you'll see. I'm not going to die anytime soon. Sure. More dispels would be nice. But I don't. Just these guys ticking down. I don't like these guys being invis. That should deal with any poison issues we have. He's pretty high on the vitality. Let's just go one right here. Sure, Otis, oink yourself. I don't think I can get enough blessed to storm them down. That's really good boss card, honestly. The Holy Blast. I like it for we're going to fight this Minotaur. It's going to get a lot of work in, and when we fight Ignis, it's going to get a lot of work in. Everyone has Fortify, so intercepts actually will hold over for the next turn. It's just this 36 poison that we got to get off Magnus here. I lied. There's in an average world, I'm feeding him a little more than I said earlier. Can I draw my storm? Looks like I cannot. It's unfortunate. Does any of it matter? This is a sign I can take heavier fights. Wish I had more to talk about. The first one, I felt like I had to describe a lot more of what I'm doing, whereas here, it feels pretty straightforward. If you do the corruptions, you'll also end up with, like if you do corruptions Act 1, you'll end up with more gold and such divine power. I don't know. I'm stacking Bless fairly fast. His deck is pretty thick at the moment. Power. Cornelius is giving him power. Otis could give him power. If I were switched over to the Sanctify, this would be more of a for sure, but we're just going to get it anyway, because when in doubt, fun cards are fun. Blazing Brothers have more fire resist, right? So, Fanging. I don't know the actual difference. I don't feel too threatened by these guys either. Maybe that's a lack of respect on my part. Who do they got going? Frontsies and Shaman. I'm gonna kill the Shaman first. I don't actually know what spells or abilities these guys do because they don't scare me. Trying to get Magnus in front of the enemies. So these Healing Rains are definitely coming out in Act 3 after we've done Fire Zone. At least just on this guy. Oh, wrong side. I was wondering when I could cast it. Oops. Hurt yourself before you bless yourself. Remember that mantra from last time that I didn't follow just now? I don't have much bless. I don't really want to spend this. Even though these guys are weak enough that maybe it would have been worth it. I think Courage helps for the self-harm. I may be wrong. But assuming you don't have block, which I've been having a lot of block that I've been feeding the self-harm into. So he's already drawing only 2. Shaman must die. So I fed the energy to Cornelius because he has a chance to draw Shock Nova and a couple Ember Storms, so I want to be able to cast everything he draws. Looks like just a bunch of Ember Storms, although this one might draw him something. Why I did that one? I thought that was one of the card ones. Obviously, I'm not paying attention. I should have done those scrolls on the opposite directions. And get Magnus going up front again. Smite, Storm, and the extra flash? Sure. I don't know why... Yeah. We're good. So see, he's at 14 Bless when I want to cast this, so I think I'm okay with my decision to add it in. You know what I mean? Like... Getting to 30 Bless is a big deal for the damage train that is Reginald. Doesn't really matter where I send this. Get rid of the mark. Call it a day. So this is honestly how the entire act's gonna go, other than the boss man. Just gotta make sure that if, say, Magnus takes a hit, he heals back up appropriately. Alright, I want you guys to all slow down a little bit. So I don't want to kill them per se, but Magnus is high enough. I'm not really too worried about it. 7, 8, 9. So yes, I have enough with this. So Smite, Storm, Blast. Blast didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Because I lost the Bless from a Purge, that's why. Because I was not looking. Pardon me, whistling on recording's not the best. No mark to remove. We'll have Fortify, this guy's going to hurt himself. Sheep gets kill. And we're all fairly high. Give him a little more healing for the road. Oh, not that I'm going to kill him anyway. Let's see. There we go. I can play this game fairly correctly. Don't need another Holy Storm if it was upgraded, maybe. Like this one. See? Why can't... This is the second time this has happened, this run. That would be really nice on the Regipans. I don't need it on the Otis. Because we're not going to be getting any sort of damage stacking on Otis. I think this guy just hits the front a lot, so I'm not ashamed. Magnus is not shy to just... Oh, I guess I could have looked before I did that. Yeah, this is all front stuff. Magnus is going slow, which is why the entrench is more helpful than it would have been previously. Remember that sheep bug? Yeah. Every time it hangs up like that, you gotta wonder. So hurt myself before I bless myself. Bless. Bless. Do I do the Holy Bless now? 9, 18 Sanctify. That's pretty well. He'll probably cycle through his deck one more time before I'll go for the next time I see Holy Blast. I should still be able to kill him before his brother comes out. Just passing out some Vitality. Magnus is still not going in front of him. That's unfortunate. Now we actually have Fortify out, so that'll help with Mr. I like to spin. Yeah, I'm regretting the Shock Nova already. But I'm also regretting not clearing out the Ice Lances, so it is what it is. He's already going fast enough. Let's throw Otis in front and Cornelius pretty fast. Some Vitality, some healing, and healing. And some vulnerability to myself. I could have upgraded the Fanaticisms. That's another card that would have been nice to do something with. Could have done that in a different order to not hurt myself as hard. Of course, I draw it now. I don't know if I'll be able to feed enough energy here. Buff himself, dispel some of himself, and some of the buddies. So we did not do it before the buddy showed up, although we do have one turn. I don't know if we're going to do it. Probably should have saved that for when the buddy comes out. Because, yeah. Nothing to... there. That's unfortunate. Whatever. He'll kill the buddy. Buddy will come out. We'll kill him too. Get some more bless. Get some more bless. I'm not worried about getting the protect from evil out this turn. I just want to see Reggie have a good turn. Because we got this Fortify going. So, I mean, all this is saved for next turn. He's not doing any damage, so. What we got here? Not gonna be anything crazy. What did I talk about? I wish I, do you ever take the non-vanish Holy Blast? I guess I have chat here. This is my first time, guys. I'm sorry. I'm new to this whole OBS YouTube streaming thing, so I will actually pay attention to chat a little better here. I didn't see that screen until just now. We do it here. Enough for him to do his vanish thing. I've only, honestly, this is only like my third run of playing Reginald, so I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I like the idea of the non-vanish Holy Blast just for getting Sanctify stacks, because as you can see I got Sanctify stacks here, but I don't have any here. And that's another way to stack damage, is to actually get the resistances down. These flashes are only doing 50! Got plenty of stuff to hurt myself with. So we're on max bless. I don't know why. Like, whatever. He would have maxed himself out on his turn. So yeah, I'm not getting enough energy to cast this consistently. I should maybe feed him a couple scrolls from Cornelius. But once I get that defense mastery, that will not be an issue. So I tend to make my deck for the boss fight, because that's going to be the hardest, like the Ignis fight. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it, but I'm not really scared of anything until Ignis. And now that everything's vanished out of the decks, it's like my turns are going to be the same every time. Don't got any Sanctify, so I'm not worried about this Fanaticism, although it's going to make it so I can't cast everything next turn, but he's going to be low enough that it just don't matter. For when he bleeds. Or just remove the bleed, because that would be smarter. So I'm still going to end in the green. I'm not going to end in the super green. Or at least I should end in the green. Otherwise I'm doing something wrong here. Like that Fanaticism that I didn't cast. Carp to heal someone up. Otis. Otis. None of these are speaking to me. I mean, Shining Force would be fairly okay on Reginald. I am the champion. I mean, this is a fairly easy one. Blood Rage is pretty good. If I lose to it, that would be funny. I think this guy can do some frost damage. We're going for it. I said I wasn't going to do any corruptions this run, but those last couple fights kind of bored me a little bit, so I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Probably kill some spiders. Spiders. What do we got going on here? Random. Random. Cornelius normally gets hit. This guy is backliner? I don't know. I need to learn the creature types a little better. He's a frontliner. Well, a dead hand is dead. So we're going for spider, right? I can use this to slow someone down. No one's slow enough that it's going to make a difference. And my team is eventually going to go very much last with this stacking cold. Mass Dispel is a fun pickup on Otis. When you can actually clear out corruptors and stuff. Yes, I'll probably still do it. Here and here. I do want to make sure I get courages on the correct people, I think. This guy can get thorns. I need to remember thorns. Would you like some cards, Reggie? So he's shackled. He might draw a Dispel. No, he won't. He just used it last turn, right? Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to get to the shackle. So this scroll of speed I want to put on Cornelius. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. So all but one. Protection and benediction. Probably keep the shield. So although I am leaving Magnus a little out there with the 6 vulnerability. Don't worry, his friends got him. 20 bless, sure. See, with the 2 divine powers, when I put it in Otis, I need to take it out of Reggie, because I'm at max powerful already. 25, sure. So I kind of want to put it here, because I can kill. I'm gonna be super close to killing this guy. Magnus won't finish him off. Because 45, I'm going to be, what, 10, 20, 13 shy of killing the spider. So we'll just kill the spider. Just because I don't want Magnus to die. Oh, that's awkward. Otis. Because Cornelius should be able to feed. I should put it on Reggie and let Cornelius feed to Otis if he gets extra. But I'm not too worried here. Scroll. Magnus is still shackled. So Otis. And we like to burn it, burn it. So I could give him one more card, but I think we give this for the entrench. And then nothing really to see here. Let's just catch Magnus up on the HP. Ship. Get him, ship. See, once I get the overheat amulet at the end of this act, I'm not going to have to burn myself as much. That's unfortunate. Get rid of the taunt. I don't know if I have enough. There's no thorns here, so I should heal up on this. I say as I look and just realize that's not going to be the case. This is what you don't want to do, is end with 50 something. And he's going to go first, so that was very dumb of me. And I have no way around it, because he's going to go first and burn out. Is it worth resetting? Probably not. I just, I gotta make sure I don't do anything super crazy for my next fight. Oh, look there. Magnus went first. Still nothing I can do about it. Yeah. I guess putting vulnerable on him didn't help the cause. It burns, so I like it. If it didn't burn, I don't like the non-burn in Reggie, because he's my DPS. I really like, as you can see, the healing rains kind of slow him down a turn. Everything else is copacetic. I guess we do have a healing node. What am I missing out on the altar? Changing Holy Storm to Sanctify. That's what I'm missing out on the altar. I don't think we need the altar. I would like to take care of an injury, please. Nope. That's fine. But we would like to remove some cards here. So, probably an intercept here. Yeah, I don't see anything else worth removing. Flash Shield pays for itself. It's probably one of the Healing Rains. I like Zap more than the Ice Lance. Although the Ice Lance is a slow. Like, it does lower them by 1. But this is purple, guys. You gotta keep the purples, right? Honestly, Fire Shield is very meh. And then, what is it we don't like seeing on this guy? We're pretty okay with... I'm fine keeping the Divine Power. I really am. I just need to get rid of this one. Is it a barrier? I don't want to get rid of the barrier. Maybe the Shield of Warding. So we are going to get the upgrade. So what will it be? It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said it would be 5, right? We're just getting rid of a barrier. They're harder to kill, that's all. Just for the sake of speed, I'm not going to do it, but I don't know, an upgrade altar? Sure. I said I was going to do it for the speed. I should probably save energy for, what's it called? The thing with the thing. All but the spider. This spider's got to go. Because he adds stuff to our deck that we don't lock. This guy is kind of low, so he should be fine with just an intercept. Ka-thunk. That's what I get for starting a fight with him low. Oh, I should have drawn before I did anything. Yep. Although putting Magnus in front of this crowd would probably have been better. But if I dispel him deep enough, no, I can't get to the days. So we have to cast Protect from Evil. And then let's just catch someone up on the heels. Probably not the guy that has Decay on him. Six. Smiter Storm. Storm gives me 4. Smite gives me 3, but it also gives me Sanctify. I think we're just fine with the Storm. Magnus. I gotta catch up on healing, so we'll give this to Magnus. That's fine. That does 1 damage. Look at that. Because I've got this courage. And plus 15 all resistances. Like, yeah. Remember that whole I'm not afraid to restart? Magnus, don't die. I say as I'm about to hurt him. Get those resistances down. See if we can't kill this bad boy right there. Because we do not like Amnesia. Hypnotism. Shuffle Amnesia. Worst card. Most annoying card in the game that the enemy can cast. I want to slow down. I don't need to slow anyone down. Unless I can get the herder slower. And we should just hit Amnesia Boy. I'm not indecisive. hurt ourselves before we bless ourselves. Still hurt ourselves. Bless ourselves. Yeah, see that just didn't come out of the deck. We were already max power because we already had the other one. So me picking up the second one without being able to flush it out of the deck was a mistake. And I had that camp, and I was thinking, man, I need to remove some of my deck, and I got rid of a Healing Rain, and I knew I was mistake. Am I going to cast these ones? Probably. Just because I need to catch up on healing. Boop. Boop. They still got 28 stacks afterwards. Like, it's so many stacks. Courage. Courage. I really don't care about you guys. Amnesia. So, more examples of mistakes that you can make in a game and how it affects your life. That stupid divine power or whatever still in there instead of that Healing Rain. Nothing to clear here. What are he? Front. More amnesia, my favorite. Fastest, front. Yeah, so they're just going to beat up on me. Cornelius goes first, so we should get rid of this evasion. Come a little closer and you'll see. Barely. See, and we're hitting just about the right, 10 every time energy-wise, and a fair amount of cards, so it's going fairly well there. Magnus is already going first, so we'll just throw Cornelius in front of the two. Amnesia. Die, Mr. Amnesia. I mean, he should burn out, right? 30. Yeah, he's dead. There's a regen in there. I don't know how to math. Let's just... He should die before the regen hit, but I don't know how mitigate affects it all. I give someone blessed that's not Reggie. This guy wants a little more healing. So we got plenty. So now the things everything's hurting us really are the poisons, and or if they get through the massive amount of block this man has. Get up to almost max there. Keep hurting ourselves there. Carpe diem. I should have done that after I cast a flash, but didn't look at my deck size. So I think we just try to nuke down main man here, or kill off Poison Boy. Let's kill off Poison Boy. So we should finish in the light green here, the good. And everyone gets a little more love. Nothing to really dispel. Catch him up on his hit points, and we are good. Remember, he's capped because he's got 40. So his max is actually 150, so he's already past 50. Choo choo. So even making mistakes, these corruptors are easy peasy. Maybe I won't kill him this turn. 305. No Sanctify. I did not look at how hurt I was going to move myself just there. Whoopsies. Gotta be careful with fanaticism, guys. Don't want to hurt anyone. Probably saved for entrench, but it is what it is. So Reggie is max on energy, but not max on cards, so we're still going to feed him these bad boys. I wish Otis was going before Reggie. But at 132, that should be pretty fine. So power, yes. Fanaticism, no. I don't know. It should be fine. Yeah, I don't know how to play this game in the right order. This. Carp him up. Pew, pew, pew. Yellow. Satisfactory. Game scores you on how well you do. Makes you either feel good or bad about yourself with pretty quick. Oh, did I? It looked like I was leveling up there. What is this? Normal altar. So I think we are making that sanctify. We need to get rid of this. I like the reason I like the vanish one more is just because it scales faster and like the flashes are doing a lot of your damage. Like you're scaling with the bless. Like yes, this scales with bless basically 2 points instead of 1, but this scales with it, 4, so or 3. I know how to math. What am I looking for here? What do I want to change? I should have gone burned these and gone a scorching ray on him. I think this one is still my favorite. Is there something I was going to change? I don't remember anymore. Okay, so nothing I need to upgrade. I could upgrade this to do more. So nothing I'm changing. It's just whether I have stuff to upgrade. Yeah, so I think I'm leveling up, right? Yeah, I'm leveling up. So this can go to a cost 1 intercept. This can go to this bad boy here. Is there anything else? This repair armor can go to a 1. I mean, yes, it's going to affect whether if I draw it through the enrages, but since those vanish, it should be fine. This isn't like the biggest upgrade, but it is something to spend shards on right now. Just looking for things to upgrade and change. So the only people that get really get affected, like energy cost wise, is Otis and Magnus for their spells. But I think we're good. I mean, these would go to 1, but then they're not vanish anymore, so that's not going to happen. That doesn't do anything for Magnus because he's not doing any damage anymore. I'm stuck on this, guys. I'm getting unstuck very soon, I promise. Alright, he's going to actually be doing useful things finally with that fire. Face the matriarch head on! She does lightning. That's all I remember. I am the champion, my friends. Yeah, I went there. I don't know who she hits, so I don't know who to put that repair armor on. I mean, yes, I knew she hit everyone. I just don't know if she hits anyone more than just that. And then Magnus in front of them. Although, now that I think about it, it's fine. 8. So let's got Otis here. Draw a card here. I don't think we need to focus on anyone other than just her. Ooh, yeah, we're doing great things all of a sudden. We got the smites. Looks like I'll probably need myself some more energy next round. Oh, we'll just do this one then. And power here. Doesn't really matter who I'm sending these to. Just kind of even out the numbers here. By even out, I mean I gave Magnus way too much. But they do hit front, so that's good. Sure, so that you don't nuke yourself accidentally. Good old random bug. Zip zap, I was taking a bath. I just gotta get this out of the deck. Should have hurt myself before I blessed myself, which is why I was saying it so much in the last video, is because obviously I do not remember it nearly often enough. Evasion. Got back into the bath. Oh, sure. Now I got that in my head. They were just zapping people. I have kids. Certain things just come to mind. Cleansing out some of this spark would be nice. I, of course, am not cycling through my deck fast enough for that Dispel, and I don't have an AoE Dispel. I don't think I need the energy here. Gonna take a hit this turn. Maybe the barricade was a better choice since I've got entrench up, but it is what it is. Don't need to slow any of them down. Don't need to speed any of us up. Now these zero costs are actually doing, you know, burn on hit like Cornelius was meant to do. 18 lightning, that sounds like the good one to get. He's got 2 I could give him another card. Or I could give Magnus closer to an entrench. Not that he needs to. There. 379. Things should die. So smites, storms. Something's gonna get blasted. I guess I just kill the boss, not the little ones, because that's how boss fights work. I actually don't even want it. Like, these need to be switched again. Just because then I'd have a Sanctuary and a Divine Power stuck in my hand. This is what we call a bait card. Alright, I'm accepting votes. Should I take it? Innovative is upgraded, I might consider it. We already have a War Banner. Fast charges. So it's who wants this ring? I mean, you'll take the ring now, even though you're going to change it up later. I don't know if this is good for Reggie. It's just a free spell that's benefiting from Bless. I've never actually used it. We'll see how it goes. And then someone to have 20 HP. An equipment store and nothing that affects me at all. Okay, sure. This has to die right there. This stupid spider. This is the bane of my existence. So this guy hits what, front 2, this hits back line. She does things. Spider dies. Come here, spider. So we're testing something. How much burn should he be putting out here? Oh, it's next spells, not fire spells, right? Okay, I did that wrong. I was supposed to put the Hell Flame on last. I was thinking it was the next fire spell, but that's World of Flames. So I want the Divine Power. I want the Protect from Evil, because she's going to do Silence that doesn't really matter. I think I can get away without doing the Protect from Evil. Can I get away doing the Benediction too? Oh, we'll do this. What do we say? Front, back, back, front. Nine power, that's where we want to be. Smite. Smite. Do I want to just nuke this guy to oblivion? Yes, I do. Ah, crap. She healed him. There's the amnesia. I was trying to avoid that. Maybe if I played my Reggie cards in the right order? I don't know. But as you can see, it's just so much more forgiving. Act 2. Yeah, see, this is such a heavy card right now. Alright, Reggie, just take a turn off. You don't need to do anything. Nothing to dispel here. He's gonna die soon. None of them have anything to... She's invulnerable to it, right? Yeah, she's immune to it. Pew, pew, pew. Magnus is shackled, so that's not gonna make a difference. Let's throw Reggie as fast as he can. Can I slow any of these guys down? Nope. Get more burn on the spider. I was looking forward to that dispel. Thank you. Got plenty of energy. You don't need a fanaticism. That amnesia just really nukes your card draw because it's a card draw itself and it gets rid of one from your hand. So I'm actually going to give this to Reggie to draw another card because of that. Shake it off. Don't need. Piercing Howl. Sure. Who needs to die next? Harpy? Since she's immune to it, I'm not going to waste my time putting it on her. 7 vulnerable stacks. That's fun. See, you get baited into adding vanish cards into your deck and like, oh, I'll just replace the other one. But you don't get to replace it until you get into a town or some way to remove cards. So... bait is as bait does. Yep. And then some bless. Some bless. See if I can get a storm. That's not a storm. I have the storm already. Fanaticism. I got sanctify stacks, so we're fine. When in doubt, kill him out. 9 vulnerable. Here I am casting, putting vulnerable on myself when the enemies are doing it for me too. Who can I speed up? Otis? Sure, why not? 8 mark or Mr. Dude that has 9 vulnerable on him. And we're way out of the danger zone. Way away. Insanity, yes, please, go away. I would like to do full amounts of damage. So again, we're going to have another good performance instead of great performance. Give him a card? Yeah, I'll give him a card. I don't remember counting how many cards he has now, but... yeah, that looks about right. Self-harm is the way to go in this game. I don't have a way to draw a card, and my last card is my Storm. Being stuck with that much energy is no bueno. Sure. Doesn't really matter where I throw these things. All monsters, random hero. Just for the card draw, because everyone's pretty good on energy. Magnus, maybe, but he can still cast an Entrench even if he draws it. Oh shoot, I have no Blast Sheet dispelled. Jerk. She's dead to fire? Yeah. Oh, did that in the wrong order because I'm paying attention. This is what I get for not having damage on Magnus anymore. But I'm okay with that. I enjoy seeing max block numbers. It makes me happy. Bah. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted my other smite. I'm not going to be able to kill him. I feel very sad. What you're saying is I should have kept that other smite in my deck. What is this game but just a series of mistakes? Hey look, Mr. Immune to Fire. I don't even know why I'm casting those. Ooh, that one's not so bad. Are we going to get ourselves another Holy Storm? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? So, +1 damage and play spell draw. That's probably where we're at here. I'm still fine with the Piercing Howl, although Brigand Armor is pretty interesting. Maybe Brigand Armor for Otis. Yeah. Cornelius. I mean, might as well until we get the better item from the boss. And that's a wrap. Woo! Reginald gains Sanctuary, something we've already passed up. Also, the scary one. We're gonna skip that. Stupid spider. Go away, spider. I hate you, spider. Okay, I'm already regretting this helping hand. Here I was thinking I was being slick. He already has fast. Here I was thinking I was being slick. Spider needs to die. Who do I want to slow down? Nothing. They're all going last. So. Burn. Probably should have done this, to be honest. Yeah, I should have done Unwavering Faith and Protect from Evil. Especially since we're about to get... I guess the Purge would happen before the buffer. Maybe I did it. Maybe I did it okay. So anything I cast is just going to get purged off anyway. Well, I guess that's back hero. That's not everyone. That's just back hero. Yeah, we're fine. Hurt before bless. Maybe some healings. Get some divine power rolling. Get a free flash to get the free smite. To then do the storm. He's not quite dead, but he's super close. As you can tell, all the little fluff we've added to the decks for all these rewards is really just making things worse. Yeah, die, spider. And Sharpie doing fantastic things. This is one of those fights where we want to make sure everyone gets healed up before we finish them off. Yes, you need some energy, but so do you. You're silenced, but you should be able to... What are you going to draw? You don't even have anything that silence matters other than the healing rain. I think we just want you to have a good day. See, Otis don't care about no silences. Otis does care about being low on life. So 68. He's out of the danger zone. Like, what is this? Is the next one the boss? We're not on the top note, are we? Because the top note is elementals guaranteed or random. Sure, I pay attention to these things. I can get a flash to get a smite, to get a... smite, to get a smite, to get a storm. How much is he taking from everything? So he's taking 60 something burn, 18. Yeah, he's dead. These guys go next. What are they doing? Oh. Well. So I should have nuked her. Is she gonna die if I just nuke her and kill one? Which one do I want to kill? Will she die to it? Yeah, 11%. So 40, 24. Yeah, she'll die to burn. I guess I had two flashes. Why was I even caring? Cornelia is finally contributing a little bit. Other than just feeding the beast with the energies. Sure. So I want... And he's just dead from the burn, though. I can't take another turn. So I wanna cap off just Otis, which I can't do because I don't have anything to increase his speed. Cool. First day is not bad, but we don't need clutter. I already tried to get cute and do the other one. I wouldn't mind a Panacea. It's not upgraded. I think we're fine. Boss man! Cast a spell to weaken him, or fight him as soon as he comes out. We're fairly high. So this one's all about remembering when he heals himself, which I don't remember when he heals himself. I think it's like 2, 3, 5, and 6. Or something crazy like that. So if you're really struggling with this, I would recommend writing down what turns he does it somewhere and actually playing around that correctly. I probably should not use... Shoot. I probably shouldn't use my Vanish. Whatever. Odds of me killing him before... Probably before his final heal, but I think he has 2 heals in a row. I think that's the turn I'm not going to kill him. So me stacking vulnerable on him now, I should be able to maintain it, so it's okay to do it now, but that was something to consider. Sure, let's put burn on the burn boss. I really shouldn't be putting burn on the burn boss. Oops, wrong order. It's a major. Just eat 2 of my buffer for no reason. Hurt yourself before you bless yourself. I'm going to save 1 healing rain from Otis to make sure that everything is copacetic. So yeah, I think it's 2, 3, 5, and 6. So maybe I can kill him before the 5. Since I don't have any kill. Shackled, so that's not going to do anything unless it dispels. Save that healing rain. So Flash gives me a smite. Oh shoot. I almost could have buggered that by missing a draw by not doing one of the ashes first. 10, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can do both storms. And then the blast and the storms. How much do I got? 21. I think he heals next turn, so I don't maybe don't use this right away. Yeah, screw it. Things I should have done sooner for 500, Bob. I think he heals this turn. We have no fire on us. He's got a little bit of fire on him. But every turn that he heals, he applies lots of fire. So I'm going to put the reinforce up for the meteor storms that he can do. Like, because Magnus is going last here, which I tend to forget most of the time. Oh, I guess we've got fortify. It's been a while since I've had that mentality. So yeah, he heals here as well. So 2, 3, 5, 6. That's probably what it is. So no ash this round. Wolfguard or barricade? Sure. Probably should have put that on Reginald so that he can feel safer about nuking the world. Reggie in front of Bossman. Oh, yep, he has on hit. Yep, that was dumb. I just healed the boss for 20 something. Are you telling me if Cornelius has cast his spells, I might have... Oh. That was like 8 damage to the boss, man. Look at that. So close. And then how much does he heal for? Not much. We're fine. I wasn't sweating it for a second. This is the crappiest hand I've ever seen. Okay, yeah, and he doesn't heal on 4, so we're good. Barricades, howls. Sometimes, if you don't have enough damage, or you know you can't nuke through on turn 4, you got to aim for turn 7, which means you want to kind of drag the game out a bit. Just ash and defire as you go along, and then plan on what's the word? Nuking him after he's healed himself so much. Ooh. Ooh, so close. So close to not finishing him. Shield Wall doesn't do anything, costs so much. Celestial Brilliance, I've never actually used. It looks fun. It costs a lot. Probably not worth it. There's never a good tabula rasa. Like it, you always want one version of it and not the other, and you never get the version you want. So this guy is going to get the lava crystal. This now means I can take out those power cards from him. Like he'll have no power cards. He'll get 1 power boost from either the War Banner and Otis, or just Otis, and then he'll be topped off every turn from the lava crystal because it's casting the overheat. This man is now going to get the volcanic axe. to more damage on hit, so he's going to be stacking fire up the wazoo. Maybe +1 charges would have been nice here, but I think we're fine. Yeah, I think that's everything we want. I think I'm still fine with the speed here and the howl here. I enjoy the howl cloak. I can't get away from it. And also 125 gold isn't bad. Alright, so hopefully my final video won't be as ugly as this. So path that I'm going to take, I'm going to go pew, Crocman, help the Crocman, go here, get a free boat, go up here, go get the, I'm going to have the notes so that I'm going to get the free boon here, take this boss out, and then come on down here. There's no extra node here. Sometimes there's an extra node here. And just come out and do, I guess this is still the better. That's one more node visit. Here, here, and there. This is more nodes and more points. But the pet bug with Paralyze can kill it run. So anyway, like I said, sorry that was a little less smooth. But it is what it is. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, give me a comment. I will eventually do Act 3. So, peace.